Howdy guys, I'm back with more Mass Effect 2. Last time I started up Tali's loyalty mission, so I'm smack dab in the middle of that. So I'm gonna finish talking to the admirals around this ship and then I'm gonna board the Alarei. So let's see what the admirals have to say about this whole Tali, ruining our lives thing.
Rael'Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarei. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the geth.
Oh yeah, you owe Tali too.
Tali was with me. Saren and the geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
I don't know what to make of this chick. She's interesting. Lack of interest in trial. Yeah, really.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal'Koris be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Rael'Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
Oh, so I knew it wasn't that simple about what was going on. I just also didn't know how complicated it really was. So, what?
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Rael'Zorah. I wish to return the geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Yeah, and given what happened to this ship, that doesn't seem very likely. Alright, so, lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many geth.
Then what happened?
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zal'Koris would run away and hide on some new colony world. Alarei is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
So how does this change things? Yeah.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarei, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Alarei is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Exciting? I don't know about exciting. Sounds like it'll get very dangerous and stupid, but who knows? Maybe you can learn from your mistakes. Maybe.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Well, she's not wrong. Alright, I think I got all of that, so...
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Alright, these admirals are some interesting characters. Alright, so I think, yeah, I can talk to the other admirals over here that I didn't talk to last time.
If anyone can retake the Alarei, Rael'Zorah can.
Indeed. I love Rael'Zorah's little quips whenever people talk. She's such a great character.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarei. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
Oh my gosh, that's a nice mental image, whatever works.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety.
Exactly.
And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. I like this guy, he gets it. So let's see. Admiral, let's just start over here. Lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarei. That's where we stand.
Oh my gosh, I'm really, really hoping we find Tali's father aboard and prove everyone wrong.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining soup wetter he always was.
What makes Chorus so bad? Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to ask. So what's the deal with this guy?
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
I kind of wonder if this Chorus fellow might have done something or had a hand in this in some way, because it seems like a lot of people are kind of on board with geth experimentation or taking their world back or whatever, and very few geth apologists like this guy was. This is getting complicated. A lot of politics here.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Go on.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Okay, so it seems like I'm wondering if maybe the Quarians are usually a bit more timid and, very, by the books, follow protocol no matter what, and maybe that's what the Quarians need, is someone to just shake stuff up, right?
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Oh, and that's where I come in, isn't it?
I hope the Quarian people find someplace to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I agree. We need, it's ridiculous that there's women giving birth on these collection of ships and having to put their babies in clean suits and all this other weird stuff. They need their planet back or something. Alright, well, I'm done with you.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Man, I'm having a lot of fun talking to these Quarians. This is interesting. Alright, this guy's gonna be a bucket of puppies and rainbow and sunshine and everything good in the world, I'm sure.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
I was about to say, Quib is, are you making a joke? But I guess I'm not supposed to ask about it, so I won't. Alright, so tell me about you.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarei?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active geth to the Alarei, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
With grace and honor. Oh my gosh, I love this game. It's like they made this one guy a complete jerk, but they gave him like the most ridiculous name, and you know, you really shouldn't make fun of people for their names, because, you know, that's probably what they were born with, unless they, you know, changed their name to something ridiculous. But for the most part, I'd say like 90% of the time, you shouldn't make fun of people for their name, but Quib, really?
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Deferens or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
I am proud of the Quib. I can't take this game seriously. This is so ridiculous. Alright.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
People?
The geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Oh my gosh, I don't think calling them people, like, I think we need to take Quib here. I think I'm gonna take Quib aboard the Normandy and just show him a life in the day of the geth, and let him let's see if he's calling them people. Give me 2 hours with him, let's see if he's still calling them people.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael'Zorah was researching new weapons to use against the geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
So you favor peace?
Can the Quarians coexist with the geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Rael'Zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he put his, he said his point in a way that was, I understand it, like Tali said, I understand it, I don't agree with it. I've seen too much of what the geth have done to other people. I think of the husks, I think of all the planets I've been on, that they've destroyed everything, and maybe they're misunderstood or something, but just like a rabid dog, you gotta put them down, right?
We should move on.
Goodbye, Rael'Zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
I just wish that everyone that had political disagreements could be this diplomatic about it. I'm not saying we should go get people exiled, but, you know, we're not screaming at each other, calling each other
If
names.
Rael'Zorah is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Yep, eloquent. Eloquent. Alright, is this the right way to go to get to this, Okay, it seems so. Alright, so now I can finally start getting aboard this ship and clearing out some geth. I didn't expect my conversations with the admirals to take so long.
Rael'Zorah and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Not that I'm complaining or anything, I'm just...
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Oh, I'm flattered, thank you. I thought I'd screw it all up.
Rael'Zorah Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Oh gosh, do you know what's over there?
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarei?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarei.
Wait a minute. You slipped that one by me. Then there should have been. Someone planted... Hold on, I gotta look at that one more time.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find
I'm
on the
afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of geth, though. More than there should have been.
More than there
There
should
shouldn't have been any at all.
Right.
Right.
I mean that they're afraid the geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarei.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's head to the Alarei.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those geth, Rael'Zorah. Kila Selai.
I got my eyebrows raised over here. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. So, we're about to get a lot of truth once we get aboard the ship here. I'm really excited to do this one. Honestly, I wish I did Tali's mission sooner, given how crazy it is. Alright, gosh, yeah, I really shouldn't have brought Thane with me on this one. I don't think he's going to be terribly useful. But, like I said, the man doesn't have much longer to live. I thought he might like to see the world with me or something. Alright, so we got dead quarians right off the bat, and 1 geth, 2 geth. Alright, let me go ahead and start out with hacking one of them while I try to get down here. And let's see, we've got another there, and a laptop, a Quarian log, okay. So there's only 2 in here, so this isn't the massive, you know, ridiculousness that they were talking about. So why don't I hack that one, and you can send this guy over here, and while that guy's being hacked, why don't you just, you do you, Thane, I trust you. Alright, so, oh, okay, here's the party. Alright, I'm gonna overload this one, since it's got shields, and my gosh, this is gonna be so ridiculous with 2 engineers. Like, Thane, you can go home, we don't need you, us girls got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We got another geth. Let's overload him, and
Go in peace.
I think that's the first time I had to shoot my weapon. There we go. Easy peasy. Are more coming? Oh, yep, here's another. Let's hack this one for fun. There you go, buddy. And then, oh, I should have had Tali hack it so I
Go
could
get him,
upload.
Tita. Good girl.
Does she have a name for her drone? I didn't hear what she said exactly. It sounds like she has a name for her drone there.
Take that.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great with overload and 2 engineers. This is gonna be a fun mission. Alright, I don't think anything else is coming, so I got 3 different things to access here. Credits, and a log.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael'Zorah ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
And that's why you always do security protocols, is why you do things right the first time instead of doing it however half-assed way you want to do, and then... Oh, repair drone, talk to Tali. Oh, that's in the next room. Okay, alright, does this open? No, this does not. Alright, so is this a geth or oh no, it's a quarian. That's an interesting spot to die. Alright, my objective is forward, so I can go in here. Alright, we got a terminal, a med station. Let's see. Alright, my favorite. This one. And then this one. And can't I get Tali to do this for me? So I don't have to do these? That one. There we go. Alright, what do we get? Some credits. I was about to say 100 credits. Alright, repair drone.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
So is this like on Haystrom? So that is it like ancient Quarian technology? She says an algorithm she doesn't recognize.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Oh, that makes sense.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Oh, okay.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged Wrex, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
That's cool. You know, I mean, kind of off topic here, but I kind of got into jewelry making under the same principle. I started buying, like, bags of junked jewelry and repairing it and making it new, so it's fun to upcycle stuff. You put your heart into it. It's cool, right? But yeah, I was about to say, how did she bring all this stuff back? Very big bags, but apparently this very form-fitting suit has a lot of pockets.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Or that you missed some great finds that you could have been sent back because they were too dangerous. Oh man. Alright, so there's a log there, another door here. Alright, why don't I check out the log first?
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many geth are networked?
All of them. Rael'Zorah.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
That's why they should have kept the firewalls up. Alright, so since the objective is to the left, I'm gonna go straight. We've got a monitor I can hack here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I haven't screwed one of these up in a while. I'm kinda half expecting to now when it's like, I don't know, it just seems like it'd be a really crappy time to screw something up, and I think I'm well on my way to doing it. This one? Alright, okay, I didn't screw it up, thank goodness. This one used to be the...
what's this?
Ooh, nifty, nifty, nifty. Can't complain about that one. Alright, so I guess there's nothing else really in that room, so forward. What's in here? Alright, gonna be more geth based on the music here. So I
Watch your right!
Nope, yeah, I was about to say, I probably should take cover. Let's put Thane there, and... Oh gosh, I don't really know where to put Tali there, but that's not very safe. Alright, let me go ahead and send out a drone. Alright, oh, I should have... Oh, there we go, overload, boom. And let's send you another drone, double drone.
Combat drone!
Double the drone, double the fun. Alright. Is that the only one? I know that can't be the only one. I know more of you guys are coming. Just come... Well, no. I hate when this happens. You're messing with my head. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here if no more are coming for the time being. Nope, okay. A laptop. I guess it makes sense that there'd be so much tech in a Quarian ship. I'm kind of surprised there's so much stuff, but I guess I really shouldn't be, huh? Alright, a wall safe. Alright, let's see. Geez. Alright, these two, and those two, these two, and those. Alright, let's see what I get from this one. More credits. Man, I'm gonna be rich after this one.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Oh my god. I would never give that to the daughter or child or whatever, watching their mom get gunned down. That'd be very much an audio-only type of file, and even then I think I'd edit the gunfire out or something.
Watch your right!
What? What right? What right? Okay, there, that right. My only right. Here, you do that, and I'll do that. And, okay, here we go. I needed to watch my left more than I needed to watch my right. You need to calm down, Tali. Right,
one down.
Overload those guys. Gosh, why is overload so strong? Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have wasted that. That was stupid. Alright, another... Oh my gosh, I love overload. Ooh, I'm doing a lot of really stupid stuff with this one. I just resummoned the very same drone that was already on it, and then I used an ability I didn't really need to use. That was stupid. Alright, no big deal. Alright, let's get... So is this the kitchen or something? I don't know. I guess we see a lot of sinks and stuff. Is this where the Quarians ate? What does a Quarian eat anyway? Alright, a med kit, and I got... Okay, only really one way to go. I guess I can't go through there, so let's go through here. Okay. I've got a wall console, a wall safe. Alright, let's do this. More stuff to hack, which, you know, like I said, kind of makes sense given that I'm on the Quarian fleet here, so shouldn't, you know, it'd be weird if there wasn't a lot of machines and stuff, right? Alright, so I got, let's see, what did I get? Some more credits, oh, another dead Quarian, and a wall console.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome geth resistance to reprogramming.
And they screwed something up, and I don't know. What do you think of this?
Do you think testing weapons on the geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
I agree, but...
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Oh man, so anything useful?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were... Then Father was doing something terrible.
Oh, no.
What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
That's a bad idea. That's a worthy promise. I don't even know what to say about this because I just don't know. I really don't. I mean, you know, just floating around aimlessly on space, they needed to be doing something, whether that was take back their homeworld, make a new one. I mean, something had to be done, but was this right? I don't think I can be the judge of that. I'm not a Quarian. Let's just go. Yeah, that's a worthy promise.
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Yeah.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it would be easier to settle down somewhere else.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600.
Oh.
For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Okay, I'm glad she explained it to me like that. That makes more sense to why she wants to take it back, and I think I'm kind of on board with with taking it back. Anyways, guys, gosh, you know, time has flown right by. I've already been at this for about 30 minutes. I don't know how far I am through the ship here, the Alarei. You know, I spent half my time talking to the admirals, so next time I'll finish up here on the ship and get to the bottom of what is going on with the geth. So, thank you guys so much for watching me play Mass Effect 2 today. And like I said, next time we're going to get to the bottom of this. So, thanks again for watching, and bye for now.